Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're live here with Jordan Smith of Rapido Trains, and you may be asking yourself, why do we have Jordan on with us? It's because they are the winner of the 2021 People's Choice Awards. This is kind of wrapped in plastic for shipping, but they won the category easily, just like 70% of the vote on best HO scale passenger cars. And I know it doesn't come as a surprise to many of us, but just wanted to congratulate Rapido Trains on camera here and thank them for their great products and thank all the viewers as well, because we have a viewer that won, and his name is Andrew Ullman. He won the $100 gift card because if you vote, then you enter for a chance to win that. So you win a $100 gift card to Train World.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep. So Jordan, thanks for being on. Welcome. Hopefully I gave you a good introduction, but I didn't mention your title. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your position at Rapido and then anything else you might want to add in.
Sure. Well, first off, thanks so much for this award. We really appreciate it. We're honored. As a lot of people know, I've always done a little bit of everything here at Rapido. I do a lot of the public relations stuff. I answer emails. I do videos. I do social media. I used to work in the warehouse. I did a little bit of everything and a little bit of dabbling in some new projects we're working on too. So lots of fun up here at the office or at home where I am right now. So.
Yeah, it's fun working in the home office from time to time.
Yep, still going back and forth between the two, just kind of finding a good balance, and then hopefully back in the office more often, starting when the weather gets a bit better and less snow on the ground. We got about 40 inches of snow on the ground right now here. So
yeah, well, to kind of just roll into like one or two questions for you guys. What do you think sets you apart in HO scale passenger cars, or what is it that maybe in your mind won you the award, or what is it that makes Rapido passenger cars special?
Well, we do have a definite passion for everything passenger related here at Rapido. There's a lot of passenger cars that have come out in the last couple of years. Specifically, we have the Horizon cars. Misspeak, smoke there. We had the Horizon cars come out earlier. I guess it was early last year, which were fantastic. We put a lot of effort, a lot of detail into those cars that a lot of other manufacturers don't necessarily include. Full underbody detailing, basically every pipe and conduit and electrical detail that you'd see on those cars, full interiors. We don't even forget to put in the toilets and the washrooms, even if you can't see them. They'll be in an enclosed space, but we also like to put those on there for some reason. So it really is a passion of what we do, and we love it. So this is fantastic for us.
You guys say you're passionate about passenger cars. Don't you have doesn't like the company have one or something? I saw where Jason is really working on restoring one. So
yeah. We have purchased several passenger cars over the years. Officially, they're now owned by the Via Rail Historical Association, but that's also run by Jason, and we're all involved in that here at the company still. So we have a 1954 CN Pullman sleeping car. That's one of the E-Series sleepers. We also picked up several RDCs, including two of which are operating, two Bud RDCs that are operating. There's an RDC2 and an RDC1. We also own the VHA owns the very first the demonstrator RDC, the very first one that was ever built. That's also in our small collection, growing collection of rolling stock.
Man, I'm behind the times. I knew the buses were going on, but I didn't know there's more than one passenger car going on.
Yep. There's actually five RDCs now. We're up to 5.
Wow.
So.
Oh yeah, RDCs. Yeah, I don't know. They're technically passenger because they have their own power too, but they're really neat. But yeah, you guys do a great job. Some of my viewers during the voting and commenting on my Facebook page and such mentioned like the underbody detail, the fact that the interior detail, even the chairs are molded correctly. The mold for the interior is not all uniform in color. You break out the colors into what's actually in the passenger car. Where back in the 90s and even today, sometimes you'll bust out a passenger car and the entire inside will be like this Smurf blue or something.
Yeah. With our Horizon cars and also with the Comet commuter coaches, we did full painted interiors, so multicolored seats. The Horizons, you had the earlier cars were the kind of the orange with the two-tone striping on them, and then you had the later blue seats with the anti-macassars on the back of the headrest there. That's all the kind of interesting and cool details we've added to our passenger equipment. Just adds a little bit extra to them.
Yeah, I remember one of my first memories with your passenger cars was thinking, how is this going to run with all this stuff under it? Because one of my first layouts, had more grades in it than a poorly maintained short line, and I was, worried about how it was going to operate, but it was fine. I was like, well, they balanced that out good. So, thank you for providing the industry with great products. Obviously, the viewers overwhelmingly think that your passenger cars are top notch, and I will be sending this off to you guys in the mail.
We can't wait to get that. We will, like you said, we'll put that in we'll put in the bathroom or something like that.
Yeah. I was like, speaking of bathrooms, but I always joke the award's been around 9 years, and it's not maybe as prestigious as some of the others, but it is social media, the only one I know of provided by social media, and then the voting is all out there in the open in the comments section. So if conspiracy theorists think that you guys didn't win, they can go count for themselves, So,
absolutely.
Yeah. But thanks for your time. Is there any closing comments you want or anything?
Sure. I mean, we've got we're not letting up. We've got more passenger announcements coming up this year. There's one car in particular that a lot of people have been asking for a rerun of, and we might have some news on that pretty soon. So keep a look at. We got a lot of newsletters coming out. So we got one coming up in the next couple of weeks. It's got several new announcements. So something interesting for a lot of passenger modelers. And once again, thank you for this award. We really appreciate it. It's great.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could put my modeler hat on for a second, if you guys ever get a chance to do the UP excursion passenger cars, it is a very expensive undertaking.
Yes, definitely. Yep.
But it'd be pretty neat. It's or a business car. So I was just going to get that in from the modeler perspective to get my personal selfish self-interest put in there. But
for sure, there's a lot of demand for that kind of stuff, especially business cars. There hasn't really been a lot done outside of some of the brass models that have been done in the past. So definitely something to consider for the future.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a pent up demand, but as I always say, I'm not the one that writes the check, so it's easy to armchair quarterback.
Yeah.
But the brass passenger cars are going for a couple $1,000s a piece, and you're like, man, there's got to be some demand there. But then it's so hard to actually have to invest that money with the chance of it not succeeding. So it's an important venture, and it's those are the things that some modelers are learning more about the business end of things and how it's pretty expensive, multiple six figures for locomotives and sometimes multiple six figures for passenger cars and six figures for freight. So it's a very expensive undertaking. So it's easy for us to say, hey, give me this.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more to actually have that financial commitment. So thanks for all you guys do. And we'll be looking forward to all the new products. The People's Choice Award, for those that don't know, a 9th year in existence. We do rotate topics, so every year is a different topic because I think it's important to cover all aspects of the hobby, but my budget doesn't have the room to make 20 awards every year. So we try our best to rotate topics every year, from best sounds from a decoder to best locomotive, best customer service. It rotates every year. So if you guys have ideas for next year, feel free to let me know in the comment section as well. Jordan, thanks so much for your time, because I know it is getting towards dinner time up there as it is here. So we appreciate all the time you have and that you spend with the hobby. So thanks, and we will see you guys next time.
And we really appreciate being here and for the award. This is really fantastic.
Yep, can't wait to get it to you. I may send you an email to see which is the best shipping method, because if the post office has been very sketchy lately down here. So.
Oh, absolutely. We've had packages just trying to get across the border, and it's taken weeks, and it's really it's crazy right now. Sometimes a month just to get a package into the from Ontario to the Midwest. So it's an interesting time, anyways. So.
Yeah, normally these are awarded at trade shows, but we, both I and Rapido and 60 other vendors, did not make Amherst because combination of the storm and COVID issues all around. With some of
we were quite disappointed in having to pull out of the show. It's not something we wanted to do, but it just so many factors added up this year. But we are actually looking forward quite a bit to returning in 2023.
Yep, and same here. I wanted to go, but I could not make it. So hopefully things will look better in the future for some other shows, and we'll catch up. But this will be just virtually awarded instead of in person, and we will get it to you in the mail.
Absolutely. Thanks so much again.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. We've got exciting reviews coming up, including some from Rapido, steam generator car, and some rolling stock coming up in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'll be back on the layout, working on laying that other 160 foot of main line, and just 500 and some other feet of track that has to be laid in yards. So it's going to be a busy time here on the channel, February and later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time, Jordan.
Thanks for having me. Take care.
We'll see you next time right here on the channel. Take care.